I'm gonna show y'all how I stopped wasting my potential and started using every day to become the man that God called me to be. I'm gonna start with my story. I got 6 sisters and a brother, 1 mom, no dad. That's tough, ain't it?
Father. I know what happened to your father. They don't know what happened
All
to
right,
your mom.
Ray.
Do you know your father?
You could say I know him, but you can also say I don't know him. Bro left when I was like 4. I don't even remember like the specific time he left, but he left. He definitely left.
You just know he left.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Don't know my dad. He didn't want to love me. He proved that he don't love me, but it is what it is. Quick story about my dad. After like 10 years of not seeing him, he came sophomore year, called my mom. He said, I'm on the way. And basically, he was just trying to mooch off my mom. When he first got here, he was drunk, probably high. And
like weed high or crack rock?
Probably weed high. But he passed out on my floor. I got a picture of it, but he passed out on my floor in my room. Yeah. And he peed in my sister's bathroom. Bro was being weird, trying to open the door when my mom was taking a shower, bro. It was weird. And then he ain't asked about me at all. Like, he ain't want to get to know me. He ain't really asked about what I've been doing since he last seen me. Bro, he ain't care at all. And that solidified, like, he don't love me.
Like, I remember, like, how long was he here? Like a week, a month?
He was here for like 3 or 4 days, and then
I remember that whole week, bro. You was off.
Yeah,
Whole week.
Yeah. It threw me off a little bit, and then I haven't seen him since, or heard from him. The last thing I heard was he got a crackhead pregnant, and then she hit him in the neck with a pipe, and he went to the hospital. He was good. Basically, the childhood I had gave me depression. I had depression since I was little throughout high school. In my senior year of high school, I decided that I wanted to actually fully commit to building my relationship with God. But I didn't really know how to do it. Pretty much. After high school, I went straight into firefighting.
What was that like?
It was cool, but it was stressful. Like, being 18 years old, going to the headquarters, all these old people, all these grown people with badges, with status, and now I gotta do all these panel interviews, take these tests straight out of high school. I was scared, not gonna lie. But I learned that when you actually pray in those times, when you stressed out and you scared, that's when it makes a difference. And you start to lean on God when He gets you through it. And even the training was rough. The training was hard. When we went through the tubes. Yeah, when we went through the tubes, right? Came out traumatized. I wanted to quit the second I got in it. That confined space stuff, bro. But now if I do it, I know I can do it now and be calm. But the first time we went through them tubes blindfolded on air, I was praying the whole time. Had to pray. Yeah, that was probably the hardest part about it. But I learned how to depend on God in hard times from it. That's pretty much it. And then I still didn't fully get it once I got in the field until I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship. 3.5 years, unhappy.
Why'd you do it?
3.5 years unhappy.
Why'd you stay?
One night, we decided to go to Publix, make some homemade subs. Bro, I'm talking about the pinnacle of had enough. Just like unfulfilled, unsatisfied. I don't see a future. Ain't nothing wrong with her.
Throwing shots though.
At all. You know what I'm saying? A solid person. Just not the woman that God had for me. But, bro, I remember like it was yesterday, bro. Down the chip aisle. Ain't none of the chips look good. Ain't none of the chips look like something I want to eat. I'm pushing the cart. I'm like, dang, bro. I hope she don't see this. But I'm like, dang, bro. I'm really not happy. I'm looking down, looking sad, bro, looking like a puppy. I'm pushing this cart, bro, not even looking up at what's in front of me. And I see something in my I see something in my peripheral vision. It's somebody waving. It's two of my friends.
Just friends.
Two of my friends, bro. From high school, good friends, solid. They still my friends. Used to be my neighbors. And it was like, I knew I had a way out. That sounds messed up. But basically, bro, I seen them, chopped it up. I felt sad while I was talking to him, tried to hide it. I probably still look miserable. Talked to him, and they invited me to this young adults group that they got at their church. And they said it was the next Tuesday. I worked that Tuesday. I said, I'm not going to be able to make it, but I'll probably make it to the next one. So fast forward to Monday, me and my ex broke up. Actually, no, before that. Around that same time, I prayed to God, bro. I said, if she the one for me, I'm the one for her, please let us be and help this relationship. But if we're not meant to be, please split us apart. That Monday, the following week, we broke up. Right before that young adult group was supposed to meet. But I was supposed to work that day, right? A whole 24-hour shift. I'm not supposed to be there. So the shift happened, right? I'm at work. Normal shift. I tell everybody what's up, what happened. I'm chilling, bro. And then miraculously, one of my friends at work, my man, I almost said his name, I'm not gonna say it though. He slammed my finger on accident. It was an accident. Somebody slammed my finger in one of the doors to the engine. I'm talking about fully closed on my finger. He opened up the door. Actually, he didn't know it was my finger that was blocking the door from fully closing. So he kept pulling it, trying to close it some more, and it fully closed. I kept saying his name, and then he finally like recognized that my finger was in the door, and then he opened it. I looked at my finger. I said, bro, I know that ain't my bone. I looked at my finger, bro. I seen my bone for the first time, but we've seen bones before. It was just interesting seeing my own bones. But I showed everybody. It was a good like 10, 12, 15 seconds before it started bleeding. I showed everybody the bone still out, and then it started to bleed.
Like hella.
A little bit. It started to bleed a little bit. Well, it was dripping. It was dripping real bad. So we covered it up, and then they took me to the hospital. I got 7 stitches in my finger. Did all the paperwork. Left work, had like 2.5 hours of traffic. I made it back right in time to go to that young adults group. And bruh, guess what they was talking about? Guess what the sermon was about?
What was it?
Guess what it was about, bruh?
What was it?
It was the last of their relationship series, and they were talking about being single. I'm talking about bar after bar, hearing exactly what I needed to hear. I'm talking about exactly, bro. And that night, had a great conversation with my man David. Got a picture of that conversation as it was happening, because they take pictures of basically every Tuesday when it happens. They take pictures of everything, post it on Instagram and all that. there's a picture of the conversation that happened that led to me getting saved. I ended up getting baptized too a couple months later. Basically, bro, every time I went there to that group, it was exactly what I needed to hear to this day. God filled me with so much love. I just started loving everybody. And it kind of sucks because in my past relationship, I felt like I didn't show up as much as I like actually wanted to or should have. Like I wasn't giving her enough. And then after we broke up, I'm talking about the love was plentiful, bro. It sounds horrible, but I was overflowing with love that God gave me that I just started loving everybody else as best as I could. And it wasn't, I don't think it was because of that relationship, but it was because I wasn't seeking God. And I understood that the Holy Spirit was dwelling inside of me, just loving everybody. But I realized everything that God does for me, everything he's done for me, all the opportunities he's given me, and everything that he used to teach me and shape me into the man that I believe that I should be. And over time, I learned that bad habits, lack of purpose, brain fog, and not seeking God, that's pretty much what makes you feel depressed and keeps you stuck in a constant loop of suffering. Most men in their 20s were really living the same life, bro.
How so?
Like, from my own experiences and talking to people in the same spot, everybody feels overwhelmed and constantly tired from work and just thinking about the future.
Doesn't fulfill you?
Yeah, men in their 20s are usually 99% of the time working a job that's not fulfilling or purposeful. Like, when you don't think what you're doing is purposeful, you're going to feel tired and dread going to work every time. Like, it's a waste of time if it's not in accordance to your purpose. You're working this job, you got to balance working out, taking care of your body, and at the same time, you don't know how to truly rest because you're just doom scrolling, frying your brain. You got brain fog, can't think, can't articulate your words. And it's easy to get stuck in that cycle because you get comfortable with that consistent money and not being able to think. You can't make the right decision, bruh. When you're stuck in this loop, you're going to feel tired. And if you don't know how to truly rest, that tiredness doesn't go away. Like, I've gotten a lot of sleep. Some days I got 10 hours of sleep. Wake up dead tired. Take a nap. Still tired. Drink an energy drink. Still tired.
I did that the other day.
Exactly,
I
bro.
slept like 12 hours, woke up.
Still tired.
Fuck.
No, why you think that is? It's purpose. But the consensus, the consensus is, bro, we're all overwhelmed, stressed out, tired, and distracted. And once you figure out all these things, bro, everything gets clear and you get direction. Like, bro, life could be good, but it's not. You can add, if you ask 1,000 people, do they look forward to go to work? No.
Hell no.
Uh,
A lot of them will say, yeah, fuck no.
Majority don't feel fulfilled at work. Most people choose to work a job that they can work instead of the job that they want to have. And they get stuck in being comfortable working that job that they can easily get. So they end up not even reaching and striving to get that job that they know they'd be happy to do. And this is for you. If you tried a lot, if you tried building discipline, but you just kept falling back into old habits, old patterns. If you want to be strong, fit, and confident, but you skip the gym. If you cheat on your diet and just make excuses. If you feel disconnected from your family and relationships, like you're not showing up the way you should. If you're frustrated with brain fog, stress, and constant distraction, and you don't know how to fix it.
You see other men leading their lives with purpose while you feel stuck, drifting, and unsure about your next step. You feel guilty or ashamed for wasting days, failed routines, and broken promises to yourself and God. This is what you need to do to become the man that God called you to be. Everybody needs to grow in faith, family, fitness, and focus. Neglecting any of these pillars keeps you from becoming the man that God designed you to be. These 4 areas work together, strengthen one without others, leave you unbalanced. Everything else is in vain without faith. The 4 F's. Faith gives you life, direction, purpose, and clarity. Without it, discipline, focus, and leadership feels empty. Faith anchors you in moments of temptation, doubt, and stress. Faith is about building a genuine relationship with God through reading the Bible and applying what God teaches you, praying consistently and seeking guidance, learning to depend on God when you're tempted, feel convicted, or just feel overwhelmed. Family isn't just the people you're related to, it's everyone God puts in your life. It's about serving others and showing them love, care, and respect. Your impact is measured by how you show up for those people around you. Growing in family strengthens your relationships and prepares you to lead with love and integrity. And I got pictures of a raspberry tart, dark chocolate ganache, on some graham cracker, what's it called, crust. For real. With, on the right, I got these lemon buns. It's like a cinnamon bun, but lemony, zesty, with a little glaze on it. I got those because that's my favorite way to show people that I love them and I care for them. Cook for them, bake for them. I like to take my time when I do it and like figure out what they like and just put my love in that food, bro. And just make it for them, make them feel special. It's a good feeling. If you just figure out your favorite way to make people feel loved and cared for, you'll see that every relationship just gets better. And worst case scenario, it'll always get better from your end. Fitness is about stewarding the body that God gave you and reaching your natural potential. It's not about appearance necessarily. I mean, we all want to look good. I want to look good. I want my body to look a certain way, but you can't get lost in that. Like, I'm not a bodybuilder, but I want big arms. Yeah. You don't want to do it out of vanity. Taking care of this temple in your body is a way of worship. And at the same time, I'm not going to act like you don't want to do it just because you want to look a certain way, because we all want to look a certain way. But you got to remember that everything you do is related to God. God gave you natural potential with your body. So just work your way up to that natural potential. It's not just about appearance, it's about building mental and physical toughness. Strength in your body creates strength in your mind, habits, and discipline. Achieving your potential physically allows you to show up fully for God, family, and life. Yeah, when I was really little, I was a little chunkster.
Chunky monkey.
For real, bro. I had a little 3-pack, not abs but rolls. I was standing up with some rolls. But 6th grade, that was my last year being fat. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would say I did it the healthy way, but I didn't. I'm talking about gum, water, no food, Fortnite, on the game, distracting myself, not eating. I like to swim a little bit, run. That's when I got into running. I ran track long distance. I lost like 45 pounds over summer from 6th grade to 7th grade. When I was in 8th grade, bro, I was bony, bro. I was skinny, had an 8-pack. Ran track long distance. I ran a 3,200, 1,800, 1,600. No, why did I say 1,800? That don't even exist. I ran a 3,200, 1,600, and 800 in track. I was like 145. And I was weak, bro. I'm talking about, it was hard to bench the bar. I didn't know how to squat below parallel body weight, and I never deadlifted at that point. And from 14 to 18, I gained 100 pounds naturally. I ended up being 245 at my heaviest. I competed in powerlifting. I'm still competing. My best lifts are 534 on squat, 374 on bench, 660 deadlift. But I did that. Obviously, I had certain things I wanted to do to look a certain way. Like, I trained my arms hard. I never trained abs, but I still got them from time to time. There's definitely things that you want your body to look like. Just be honest, bro. And I'm going to throw up some examples. This is what I wanted my body to look like, and I got it. Next is focus. First of all, you're going to see me and my best friend, Jonathan.
Yeah.
On our, I learned how to finally take a vacation and chill out.
God, bro.
How to rest.
No, actually, hold on. I want to come here and talk, but like,
Go ahead. Bro, you gotta get on the mic.
I want to come and talk.
Go ahead.
Do you know how hard it was to get this man on a vacation, bro? I begged him since we was in high school. Ever since I could drive, I was like, bro, let's go somewhere. Like I remember like when senior like just ended, I was like, bro, I got like a couple weeks before I go to the military. Let me take you somewhere. You was like,
Nope.
I
was not doing it, bro.
was not doing it for whatever reason. He was like, I just got this money up, bro. I can't be taking no days off. Like, bro, come on. All right. That's my
Yeah, pretty much, bro. I had to learn how to rest mentally, physically, spiritually. How to actually enjoy life instead of just working for the future all the time. Because if you always working for the future, you're never going to be living in the future. That might be deep. That might not be deep. It's up to you. But focus is about choosing to have directional, productive days that move you forward. It's about building habits that put you in the right mindset to clear brain fog and stay present. It's also about setting specific goals for each day to make consistent progress towards becoming the man God called you to be. Focus also means actively and purposefully resting mentally, physically, and spiritually, so you have the energy to show up fully for others. Focus is the bridge that connects your intentions to real, measurable results. The solution is simple but powerful. You build daily habits that feed each of the 4 pillars: faith, family, fitness, and focus, so you're consistently growing in each area of life. You pair that with an efficient, well-structured workout program and meal plan that strengthens your body and forces you to be disciplined, while also giving yourself adequate rest so that you don't burn out and don't feel guilty for resting. You also layer on mentorship and accountability to guide you, correct your course, and keep you consistent. When these 3 pieces come together, you stop drifting, you stop wasting potential, and you start showing up fully, mentally, physically, spiritually, and relationally. Becoming the man God actually called you to be. These are some examples of daily habits. Like if you need a morning routine, night routine, any daily routine, you can just grab some of these, put it on a list, and make it specific to you and your situation, and just make it work. Be creative. And for fitness, a lot of people overcomplicate it. It's simple. You know, you probably already know what to do, but you just haven't done it because you don't have the discipline to do the things that you know are going to get you to places that you want to be. But all you really need is a clear set of goals and a pathway to reach them. If your goal is fat loss, eat a maximum of 500 calories under your maintenance daily calories and add cardio. If it's muscle gain, eat a minimum of 500 calories over your maintenance. And if you want to do a recomposition, basically stay at the same body weight but lose fat and maintain muscle. Eat a maintenance amount of calories, add a little bit of cardio, and keep training hard in the gym. And you want to train each muscle group 4 times a week. Regularly push sets to failure while also progressively overloading over time. What I just said isn't a secret and it's nothing crazy. For real. But I wouldn't be able to fit all the information that I learned in the last 7 years with my mentor in this video, or it'd be like 1 or 2 hours long. But these principles are the core of what actually works and will work without a doubt if you're in the beginning stages of your fitness career. But if you're at a higher level physically, or if you want to prioritize strength, it gets more and more complicated the stronger that you get. All right, bro. This is why knowing what to do isn't enough. Like I said on the last slide, bro, you can know exactly how to do something, but if you don't act on it, nothing changes. Most men fail because they overconsume information and underapply it. Results only come when you follow through consistently day after day. That's why accountability and mentorship is vital for a lot of people. It forces you to actually implement what you know while also being taught more and more over time. Without guidance, it's easy to drift back into old habits, waste potential, and stay stuck. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to start this with, you don't need me to be the man that God called you to be. All you need is God. But I want to make it, I'm not going to say easy. It's not easy. Nothing's easy. But I want to make it more streamlined and directional with a clear pathway to get there, and you just know how to show up and take these steps to become the man that God called you to be. Basically, I build systems that give you clarity and direction in your life, systems that keep you accountable to seeking God, staying disciplined, serving others, and training hard. I also build the exact system you need to create the physique that your body is capable of. The truth is, if you stay disciplined and follow the system, you will get the results. You'll find the body that you want, gain the clarity you've been missing, and finally live with direction instead of drifting through life. But I'm not going to coach you if I don't think I can actually help you. I will not coach you if I don't believe I can genuinely help you in the situation that you're in right now. When you do get in for the first month, we're going to set specific goals together for that first month. And if we don't hit those reasonable goals in the first 30 days, I can't coach you. I want to be the best coach that I can be. And I'm very goal-oriented and results-driven. And I'm pretty much only doing this because I want to get you results. So if we're not getting results within 30 days, that means either one, I'm not a good coach for you, or two, you're not a good client, or you're not willing to do the things that are going to get you the results that you want. Reasonable pressure forces you to change. I'm inviting you to book a call to where we're going to go over all the goals that you have, the specific problems that you're struggling with, and if I can help you, the plan that I will go about to helping you, and if it's just a good fit. So book that call. I look forward to pouring into you as best as I can. I love you.